everybody, and welcome to What's Watch. I'm Clint Gage.
I'm Jackie Jing.
I'm David Griffin.
And we are here to talk Stranger Things. There are going to be some Stranger spoilers. Stranger Things, spoiler
the spoilers
things.
strange?
I like spoiler things better.
They are strange spoilers.
Strange
You know,
spoiler
yeah,
things.
okay.
Okay,
I'm getting a
we're
little
done.
confused here.
We're losing the thread already.
Yeah,
The point is,
yeah.
if you haven't seen Stranger Things Season 3 yet, maybe come back later to watch this. Because the first thing that we're going to dive into is the ending. Season 3 ends. They're duking it out in the mall with the Mind Flayer by the time he's super huge. Is the Mind Flayer dead?
No, that's
No.
just like his. He has minions. Mm-hmm. You know, the Mind Flayer is like the big boss. I don't think we're going to defeat the Mind Flayer until the final season.
Yeah, I agree.
The Mind Flayer is the big boss. That's one of his minions. He has hosts that do his bidding, and through all like the goo and bone and guts, it creates this creature. Once they close the gate, its connection to the boss, to the Mind Flayer, goes away, and that's what causes it to die. But it's not. The Mind Flayer is still alive and well in the Upside Down.
Yeah. So
I haven't talked to him lately, but I assume he's doing all right over there.
Haven't heard from him.
you?
yet,
Oh,
but
yeah.
He's still a little mad.
He's
A little
not
salty.
He's had a couple
about
defeats.
things.
He's getting upset. Yeah.
for me, like a really awesome part of the ending, I felt was like Billy's redemption, which is we were chatting earlier, and you were like, I hate that character when you first started watching. And I mean, Billy's incredibly unlikable. He's a bully. He's selfish. I mean, we could list all of his negative traits, but I just found that scene with Elle so powerful. I don't know why. Honestly, it was like the only scene that I cried in, that I got like a little watery-eyed. And there was a lot of emotional scenes, but that one really got me just because it's just like, hey, we all have our trauma. We're all dealing with stuff. And it's just like the Mind Flayer is so manipulative. It found someone who is physically strong, and you know he's a hard, harsh person. Like this is a good host, right? And then also emotional trauma to play upon. And for Elle to be able to break him and like get that little connection with him, and then for him to just take that tentacle, like block it off when her leg is like all messed up. I just really felt like he redeemed himself, and I was pretty happy with that ending. I was hoping somehow he would end up surviving, but
I thought he was one of the stand-up performances the whole season.
I would
thought
agree
he
with
was
that
great.
too.
Like going back to the scene in the sauna with him pleading, you know, with his sister, with Max. You couldn't tell. It's like, is he pleading because he really does feel bad, or is he manipulating her? Like, is some of him like just like Darth Vader? You know, is he more machine now than man? Is there some good still in him?
Yeah.
You know, and at the end you see there is good in him, and you
Yeah.
and you feel really bad because I would have liked to have seen more Billy.
Yeah.
I thought he was I agree, he was the best part of this season. One of the best parts of this season.
Yeah.
And one of the best parts of season 2 also. I thought he was, even when he was just like flat out bully, but he did it in an interesting way. Like you could see there was some struggle there, especially like in how he dealt with his dad and everything. And then learning about his backstory, you know, his experience with his mother and that being sort of the driving force behind who he is. So yeah, he's super, super interesting.
And also too, another thing that, you know, the end is the reveal about, you know, Elle seems lost her powers.
Right.
For now.
Oof,
For
yeah,
now.
that's
I
a
like what
big
Mike's
drop.
are. Mike's like, they'll come back. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah.
But we always wonder that because at the end of season 2, when she closes the portal, she's wiped out. She's tired. She can't fight anymore. So there's a limit to her
Both
powers.
nostrils bleeding.
Yeah.
Both,
instead of
yeah.
just the
When the
one.
one bleeds, it's like, okay, it's okay. When both bleed, that's a
Yeah.
bad sign.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
gone
We need
too
to talk
far,
to a
but-
doctor about that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what's
I'm
up with the
real
nosebleeds?
curious.
Like, it can't be healthy. It's got to be like some brain damage
Yeah.
going on
You
there.
actually
Well,
had some
they even talk
theories
about
it.
it in the they talk
Yeah.
about it in the show too. This
Yeah.
which I was like, thank you. Finally, somebody mentions the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
So I mean, you wonder like what that means for her future. But I like that she lost her powers because then I like seeing she can't be the answer to everything.
Yeah.
She can't be like, oh, well, Elle will just come and save the day. It's like I like that the kids had to work together without her powers to win. And I mean, even though in the end, Hopper, of course, and in that situation, but the kids still helped out too, and it was nice to see Elle lose her powers just so they could work together.
It was good to see Lucas's fireworks plan really pay
Oh my
off.
gosh, I loved it. It was
side,
so,
we'll get to a
so
little side
fun.
story, side tangent here. I lived for a long time in Michigan, Southwest Michigan, and we used to go over. Not that I suggesting you do this. We used to go over to Indiana because it was legal to get fireworks in Indiana. So we'd go buy fireworks and bring them over to Michigan or to stay in Indiana and shoot off the fireworks for the 4th of July, which was a lot of fun. So there being in Hawkins, Indiana, and seeing that big firework display, that is very authentic. You can buy fireworks. Well, at least you could back when I was there 10 years ago. You could buy them in Indiana. So that was a lot of fun.
I just want to pick your brains about how you think things wrapped up. From my perspective, it appeared like the Mind Flayer had been pushed back through the gate. They locked it up. He's over there now. His campaign this time around failed. Like, he was trying to use Billy, and Billy did a pretty damn good job, right? He got
real close.
decent army together, but
A lot of people
he failed
turned to
this
goop.
battle, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that's disappointing to me about the season. I think the best thing about the show, hands down, is the kids and their friendships. Joyce and Hopper are awesome. Like, it's about the character building moments. I mean, even though the sci-fi and fantasy elements are a lot of fun, it's really those moments, because I really wanted to see more a deep dive into the Upside Down. I want to know more about the mythology, and it seems like they were Duffer Brothers were trying to go there in season 2 with that episode 7, the infamous episode 7 that no one really liked, even though I kind of liked it, where they tried to expand the world, and you have 8 and her little band of X-Men that they have over there, and then it's like, this season, it's like, we're not going to address that again. Like, that's not important, because I don't think people like that. They like what happens in Hawkins. But if they're going to bring the Russians into it and everything, we got the Cold War stuff going on here. I want to know more about the mythos behind the Upside Down. And I was a little disappointed that we didn't get more of that. So with the Mind Flayer, I hope we get more. Like, what's going on over there? Why is everybody obsessed with getting in there? Can they use it as a weapon? Like, why? What's going on? That's what I mean.
He's got to still be over there.
I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, he's alive and well. And also,
The Mind Flayer,
side
he
note,
hasn't called
guys,
you back, though.
Don't worry
David.
about the Mind Flayer. He's going to be fine.
Another side note, we need a drinking game for every time Will reaches back to touch his neck.
Yeah.
It's like Harry Potter, like, he's here.
Right.
He's here. It's just like, he's here. It's like, okay, we get it.
I kind
we
of
get
love
it.
that.
It's
We get
Frodo
it.
looking at the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so those are some of our thoughts about the ending of Stranger Things Season 3. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below. And as always, subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.